No major new action has been happening in the Polkadot Parachain Auctions, and Acala are maintaining the lead with a slight exception. Manta has been flipped by Clover once again, but that doesn't mean anything, as things could easily change in a number of weeks, as we've quite clearly seen in the Kusama Auctions too. Darwinia have also launched their Crowdloan, and you get 1260 ring and 0.05 Katon for each 5 DOT contributed, which is the minimum contribution. And after doing the math by summing the current price of ring and Katon and comparing it to the price of the 5 DOT, you get almost 50% ROI on your DOT, plus the NFT package and a share of the Bitcoin they're giving away. So it's a pretty good deal to me. They could of course change once they win, but if Binance will list both ring and Katon, it could be a really good deal. So we'll have to see about that. Now, if you do decide to contribute, we both get 5% referral bonus if you use my referral link from the description below. You can also contribute to Acala, Parallel, or Manta for a bonus should you wish to do so. Next up, Bitcountry have just announced a partnership with Manta Network to bring privacy to Bitcountry's metaverses, but also develop a Manta metaverse within the Bitcountry platform. And this shows us once again that Bitcountry will probably be the top metaverse platform of Kusama and Polkadot. I'd like to see a Darwinia integration into Bitcountry by integrating Evolution Land into it to further expand, but we'll see if they do plan to do that and if they work out some sort of partnership eventually. And before we continue on with the Kusama update, I'd like to take a moment to thank today's video sponsor, Stablepool. This video is sponsored by Stablepool, a universal liquidity provider for decentralized exchanges. It's currently got just over 89 million in total value locked, and what it does is it aggregates the liquidity from all the decentralized exchanges available in their partners list, which we'll take a look at a bit later. They have a feature which allows you to stake various cryptocurrencies on the Ethereum blockchain from a minimum of $100, as we can see in this image. Top ones being stablecoins, as they provide a protection against volatility and give you a lot better returns than if you're just holding your money in a bank savings account. I think a lot of people still don't realize that maybe they just don't understand nor feel technically comfortable to make the jump. This is why I think once there will be some brokers out there who will manage this for their customers, there will be more onboarding for stablecoin staking and also top cryptocurrency staking, which are safer for the long term and less volatile. They're also offering liquidity mining. Different pools of tokens are locked in smart contracts, and you can choose from a wide range of pools that you could wish to add liquidity to and get a percentage of the pool rewards. Now, to get to the partners, Pantera, Fenboshi Capital, and Arlington Capital have invested in Stablepool. You can also see a list of the dexes that they support with the pools that are available on their website. The company is based in Tokyo, Japan, and you can get in touch with them if you would like some assurance. Also, if you want to check out their white paper, they've got 2 versions available, the English and Japanese one. If you want to check out Stablepool, the link can be found in the description of this video. Thank you for watching. Quartz have about 7 hours left before they'll be announced the winners of the 14th Kusama auction, and Genshiro are favored to follow for the 15th. But there's a new contestant which just entered yesterday, Subsocial, the Kusama social media platform. Think of them like a mix between the Reddit and Twitter of Kusama, which I've mentioned on this channel many times. They've already got a 3.5k KSM contribution, and should you wish to contribute to them using my ref link, we each get 7.5 sub tokens as an extra bonus. We can see they're allocating 16.5% to the Crowdloan contributions, and 20% will be unlocked at TGE, with the rest vested over the period of the lease. And finally, Kilt have an update for us. They just removed the pseudo key, which means the community can now vote on governance using their Kilt tokens. Also, just like Bifrost, Kilt are using a single token model on both Kusama and Polkadot. That's been it from today's short video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.